We're in today with a different type of setup. Today I have a couple of GPUs in my computer. First off is the GeForce GT230. This is a 2009 video card with 1.5 gig of VRAM, DDR2. That's actually important. 500 megahertz on the core clock and 500 megahertz on the memory clock. It's got 192 bits bus width, DirectX 10 support, and we're gonna pair it up with this Intel Xeon W3690 that has 6 cores and 12 threads. Now, what's the catch, Daniel? Because this is a very interesting video card, the GT230. It's got 1.5 gig of VRAM. Yeah, interesting video card. Today's mystery is this. Today's add-on is this AMD Radeon HD 6770M MXM video card that is designed for laptops or desktop with small video cards. What I've done, I use an PCI Express 1X that allows me to put this video card on that adapter, and I put this video card inside to see if it's working, and I had more questions than answers. Seriously, I wanted to see if it's working, and now I have 10 million more questions. What the heck is going on? This is because the gaming experience is totally different, and I want to show you today. Now, like I said, it's gonna bottleneck by PCI Express, and hopefully I will enable some games to actually work with this combination. 2 video cards. An AMD video card with an old NVIDIA video card. What do you think is gonna happen? Let's jump in a couple of games and see what's going to happen with those 2 video cards inside. We're in Fortnite and trying to figure out what is going on here. So on 1024, because I have full screen window mode, I forced Fortnite to work with the resolution that I have on my desktop, 25 FPS. Yes, can't say it's working perfectly, I just say it's working, you know. So what is the catch? What do I have to explain about this? So first off, I got 200 megabytes of VRAM utilized from the first video card, that is 6770M, aka 7670. I didn't knew that. But now I know. It's got 900 megahertz on the memory clock and 725 on the core clock. It's doing the job, so the video card is working. 60 degrees because I have a fan throwing air on that radiator, and apparently it's doing a great job overall. I wish I had better performance, but this is it. You know, this is what you get from 1X MXM video card. Now look at this. What is funny is that sometimes it's using 30% from the GT230 that has 1.5 gig of VRAM and 200 megabytes of VRAM. That is, I'm guessing, for showing something on the screen. I don't think it's because of that performance. Even though the monitor, the capture card, the video card that it's operating now is the GT230. Everything is connected to that video card. That is DirectX 10. That's the whole thing what I wanted to show you. And I was like, okay, let's insert a PCI Express adapter with an MXM video card stuck on it. And guess what? Fortnite is working, because you know that the GT230's got only DirectX 10, so nowadays you cannot play with DirectX 10. But with the MXM video card, you get DirectX 11, so you get the support. So I will say an overall performance, the idea of this, it's kind of fantastic. I'm not going to judge, because you never know when you need something like this. We're in Farlight, and this is another game that is utilizing both of the GPUs. Look at this. I'm not joking. Look at this. This is actually an interesting performance. It's using the video card's core. Yeah, it's using the VRAM from that MXM video card, 53 degrees, because I put an external fan on it. Yes, and at the same time, it's using 20-30% load on the GT230, because I'm guessing it's transmitting the signal or bouncing back. I don't know, seriously. And it's 200 megabytes of VRAM utilized from that one. It's fantastic and mesmerizing, this idea, seriously. It's a fantastic thing to test, because I would have never thought. The only thing I wanted to see if it's starting the game. The only thing I wanted is to validate this component, because I want to put it in a computer. But at the same time, I got to see something very interesting. It can to use dual GPUs in order to start the game. Never I would have thought that MXM video card will be in my playlist now. Seriously. And I'm looking forward in the future so I can see if I can bring them to full performance. I'm referring to full speed, because this is PCI Express 1. It's not that adequate when it comes to this. you know, so it's not very adequate when it comes to outputting the maximum performance this video card can do. You know, I'm 100% sure that if I had full PCI Express speed, I would have been in a much better situation. But if I jump in Crossout with 1024 with 50% render scale, you can actually see that the GPU is trying to do the job. Seriously. So maximum core on the MXM video card, that is very interesting because it's powering the game. The 230, it's not capable of starting the game. So this is the most important thing, you know, to see a game that was not supported by this video card being powered by this MXM video card, and see how it's handling, because maybe you get both of the cards being utilized even though they're not compatible. It's very hard to drive with 30 frame time. Oh, but 30 FPS on average is not okay. 21 on minimal, 28 on 1%. Doesn't have any VRAM usage, but maximum core load. It's very interesting. This combination, this idea of putting multiple GPUs, not even the same brand, trying to work in the game is very, very weird. Seriously, 100% sure that is possible to actually achieve this with a different card that is put in PCI Express. That's it. This is how it's working, you know, it's splitting the load in between. But if I'm jumping in Valorant, you can actually see that the game is starting. 300 megabytes of VRAM being utilized here with maximum core load. Very interesting, this configuration. But here, even the GT230, it's being utilized. Kind of freaky to see this. 400 megabytes of VRAM from the MXM video card and 200 megabytes from the GT230. This game is a freak, seriously. Does it work? It's working, you know. 41 degrees on 230, 49 on that MXM video card. Maybe let's put a smaller one like this and see, maybe we can actually play the game and see how much average we get. Oh, it's very hard. I need a kill with the pistol. Seriously, I don't know why. You know, so it's very hard with this potato. Oh, yes, I got my kill. It's very hard to 21 minimals, you know, and 20 frame time, you know. Whenever you're gonna play like this, you're gonna realize it's a challenge, you know. It's a challenge. The whole thing is a challenge. I want to show you the real problem here. Now, if you enter a game that is DirectX compatible, I mean the GT230 can run the game, and you have the display on it, you can actually see that the video card is working. 1 gig of VRAM, maximum core on the GT230, and there is nothing on that MXM video card, you know, the HD 6770M. Now on the GT230 with this video card, you can actually see, actually I got 1.5 gig of VRAM, and I'm very surprised it's using 1.1. It's utilizing the video card properly, 50 degrees, so there is no question on that video card. I think there is a feature in Windows 10 where you associate who's starting the video card, but I never tested it, and definitely gonna see in the future if it's doing that. But on my side of this story, where I have an Nvidia video card with DirectX 10 and mobile version of an AMD Radeon 6770 with DirectX 11, you can actually see that the game prioritizes the whole load to this video card. 100% sure you can associate who's starting the game. But if we're jumping in World of Tanks with this video card, I mean with both of the video cards, you can actually see I don't get to benefit from this. It's very interesting to see the performance. It's very interesting to see that yeah, it's using this GT230 instead of actually benefiting from a newer one. But I think this is the second game that I wanted to show you. I think this is just the association in Windows, the setup in which GPU it's using what. I mean, the video card itself is kind of interesting, you know, even if it's on maximum core load with this. It's using 0.7 gig of VRAM from the video card. Temperature is okay, 22 minimals, and an average of 90 FPS. This is great, you know. It's not bad, it's not good, it's just how it is, you know. This is a 230. Maybe in the future will be ideal to actually stop and actually test this properly, you know, maybe in an older machine with more games that are for the age. But I just wanted to show you the difference. And plus, it was the first video card that I found that was DirectX 10 to pair it up with this. Like in Galaxy on Fire, you can actually see that the game is utilizing the GT230 at maximum. It's utilizing the core at maximum. I mean, if it's giving me 35 FPS, that means it's on top of the load, you know. Not a lot of VRAM though, only 400 megabytes of VRAM utilized, 48 degrees on the core of the video card, but still doesn't utilize this AMD Radeon, you know. Like I said, apparently this is third time the confirmation, you know. I think it's from Windows Association. That's very important to understand if you have dual video cards in your computer, you know. But today's test was even better, you know. It was even more interesting because this way now I know how it's performing like this, you know. It's very interesting and very awesome to see how they perform. Two video cards with two different type of characteristics, you know, one DirectX 10, one DirectX 11, and in this case it's not using the DirectX 11 because I'm 100% sure you have to associate it, you know. I have the video card here. I got the GT230 there installed. I put the settings for the Galaxy on Fire, and the only thing let Windows decide. If I go on the settings, which video card to select, it's selecting only the 230. So I'm guessing this is the problem that I'm having in the game, you know, why it doesn't select it. Maybe other games are selecting the video card, maybe others are not selecting the video card. I just have power saving and high power. It's not worth it. I have to have two GPUs here, even though I have the HD 6770M. But you need to understand this is not a viable option because majority of the time you will end up with that video card either with integrated video cards that is doing the job for showing the display, and the main video card will be that AMD or that add-on video card. In this case, like I had today, the 230 versus the HD 6770, it was very weird, you understand. But majority of the time you will not have it like this, you know. You will not put an MXM video card because one, the PCI Express connector from that adapter, yeah, it's 1x. It's not worth it. It's just slap in a proper video card or get a different type of video card and it's much better. It's not hard to get a 6770 because they are very cheap. So if I had to do this today, I will just put that 6770, a normal video card inside, and that's it. It will be much better for the computer. Regardless, I like this what happened today because I managed to show you what it feels to put an MXM video card with a PCI Express adapter with an old video card inside. It's very weird. It's very weird. It's not efficient. It's not okay. It's not viable. It's not nothing, but it's very interesting to see. That's it. I done it so you don't do it. if it makes any sense. If you have any suggestion for the MXM slot or adapter or for that video card, leave a comment. If you have any suggestion for that GT230, even though I have plans for an older machine to take that video card, leave a comment and I will see you very soon.